All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Mad Sports special. If you're new, you like what we're doing, support us. Hit those buttons down there. You know all the stuff to do. Hit the bell, notifies you every time we're on. We'll be on a few times today. Today, right now, I'm just going to do the pregame analysis, what I think, and give you some kind of breakdown and some inside information. And hopefully, it'll help you. Let's go right to the lines. Seattle's a 4.5 point favorite right now. 59.4% is what the match predictor is showing them to be winning by today. Also, let me get down, scroll down a bit. I'll give you some other numbers. Um, Seattle's laying 4.5. The over under is 45.5. The money line is minus 238 for Seattle and plus 195 for New England. Now, let's look at both of these teams. Both of these teams had a stellar season. Both teams were 14-3. Both had great offenses, and this might be a little surprise for you folks. Um, we know Seattle had the stellar defense with letting up 292 points for the season. New England was only 320. They only let up 320, which is another stellar defense. And here's where I was surprised because everybody talks about Seattle's offense and how powerful it is. Well, New England scored more points, 7 more. 1,000, they scored more. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is not a Brady team, but it's Brady-esque, where Vrabel has taken this team and brought it to another level. Drake May is almost the clone of Brady so far, with nothing getting to him. Doesn't have great receivers. I'm going to go over that in a minute. Um, and he's getting it done. And let's look at some numbers. Darnold and May compared. Darnold threw for 4,048 yards. May threw for 4,394. The big thing here is Darnold threw 25 TDs with 14 interceptions. May threw 31 TDs with only 8 interceptions. So that's a huge stat where, Donald's giving it up a little more than May, but May's got 6 more touchdowns and 6 less interceptions. So that could play into this game on how Donald comes out of the gate. A lot is going to be on running back Kenneth Walker III without Charbonnet. Charbonnet was the short yardage guy. He was the guy who was getting most of the running touchdowns. I believe he had 12 on the season. Walker has 1,027 yards with 5 TDs. New England's top running back is Henderson, 9 TDs with 911 yards rushing. The good thing about, not a good thing that Charbonnet went down, but the timing was perfect in a way because he got hurt at the end of the game, the first round before the championship, and which was the divisional. In the championship, Walker had to carry the payload. The backups didn't do that well. They really didn't. And the good thing about it is that Walker didn't have this injury happen to Charbonnet earlier, where he had to take the brunt of these beatings and be on the field a lot more than he normally was. So it happened at the right time. Nobody wants to see one of their key guys go down, but if there was a time, now's the time because Kenneth Walker's only got to take the workload for 2 games, not 6 games and in the playoffs or 4 games, and and Henderson has still got Stevenson as a backup running back. So you got a 1-2 punch there, and Walker only has the 1 punch right now unless somebody steps up. Now, as receivers, this is something I really wanted to talk about because everybody's saying, Seattle's the powerhouse. Look at Jackson Smith. Look at the numbers. And yeah, let's look at his numbers. 1,793 yards. Right? Diggs, I'm sorry, and Jigba had also 10 touchdowns. Diggs, 85 receptions, 1,013 yards. Big gap between guys. But here's the difference. Subtract the 1,793 from Donald's number of 4,048. 4,048 from Diggs' 1,013. 4,048 from Diggs' 1,013. 4,048 from Donald's number of 4,048. 4,048 from Diggs' 1,013. 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 4,048 and there's only 2,300 yards being spread out, just 2,200 yards being spread out amongst all the other receivers. While on the other hand, May, if you subtract Diggs, he's still got 3,300 plus yards that he's doling out to the rest of his team. So where Njigba is the key to their operation and Walker, New England uses multiple people, and they have some great tight ends, and that's where I think Seattle might have some fits, is with the tight ends. Thank God they've got some big guys to match him. Amore 6'3", I believe. He's a big guy. Wooten's another big guy. Woolen, right? And now defense. Both of these teams are stellar. Leonard Williams 7 sacks for Seattle, and Landry the third. He's an animal. 8.5. He's questionable for the game. Usually questionable means you're playing. And Ernest Jones for tackles, 126. Spillane, linebacker, he's questionable as well with 97. Now for the injury reports. Completely out. We're not going to talk about. We're just going to talk about the questionables. And right now it's Oots, who's questionable. The rest of the guys roll out. Horton, Cabadou, and Knight are all out, as well as Charbonnet for Seattle. Questionables are Landry and Spillane. They're both going to play. Ankle injury to Spillane, knee injury to Landry. So Farmer's out, not playing. Terrell Jennings out, not playing, and Gregory out, not playing, all on IR. So got a couple of banged up guys. Both, for the most part, these teams are real healthy, playing as many games as they do now. You would think they'd be a lot more banged up. And Darnold is healthy again as well. He was taken off the injury report as long with Imaware. So I think we got a great match game at 6:15. Really, this could go any way. I don't know what way. I'm going to tell you the way I think it's going to go, but it really can go any way. I'm going to say Seattle 23, New England 16. I think it's going to be a defensive game. Both of these teams can shut the run down, and that's going to leave it to the passing. And we're going to have a great game today, folks. Enjoy it. We will be back later to do the play-by-play, and we will be doing halftime analysis, and we'll be doing a post game as well. So please join us. Hit all those great buttons down below to support us. And everybody, enjoy the last week of football. It's the best week of football. It's got everything on the line. It's the championship. Nothing better than that, folks. Enjoy your day. Thank you.